Hey, welcome back to my podcast. Really great to have you again. So, I'm carrying on with the series that I started off called the Why You're Not Getting Interviews in New Zealand series. And really, I'm just trying to work through different questions that I've been getting on my socials, in our community, just to try not exactly go into the how. It's not another checklist I want to do. It's more trying to explain the why, really trying to get you to understand the why and the context to these questions that are coming up. And the question for today is, why isn't applying online enough anymore? So let me explain what I mean by this. Most of us, when we start job hunting and we're looking for positions, we will go on to Seek or we'll go on to LinkedIn Jobs. We'll look at what potential jobs are available and we'll just apply for those. And if we're lucky, we'll get a regular cadence where we go in every single day. We check for any new notifications on any new jobs that have been published by whatever companies and apply. And that's what we do. And that's how we job hunt. I don't believe that's good enough anymore. I really, really don't. I'm not saying that is not the right thing to do. Of course, you've got to go and you've got to do searches on Seek, on LinkedIn Jobs. You've got to search for those jobs for sure. But there's more to it than that. If I think about it, just this morning at work, I was chatting to one of my colleagues and she said to me, "Hey, I heard you're potentially looking for 2 positions." And she was explaining the positions. And I said, "Yeah, where did you hear that?" And she told me where she heard about it from somebody else at work. I said, "Yeah, but I'm actually just waiting for them to be approved. I haven't got those roles approved yet. But yes, once they're approved, if they get approved, I will be going out to market and I'll advertise and all the rest of it." She said, well, I've already got 2 guys in mind and they're absolutely fantastic. So let me know once you've got those positions approved and available and I'll get those guys to contact you and apply. That's already one example. We haven't even advertised. It hasn't even gone on to Seek. It hasn't gone into our career portals, our company portals. It hasn't even been approved. And already internally, managers talk and somebody's already potentially put 2 people forward. Now that's already 2 referred people. So it's 2 people that are warm leads that come my way for applicants. And her reference for those 2 potential candidates holds weight because I work with her, I trust her. So her referral means quite a lot and it holds a lot in weight. Now that's a relationship. That's where, granted, those 2 people have been working in New Zealand and working here for a while and built a relationship with her, and she's now started working with me and she's now going to refer those people, but it's a referral. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not good enough just to apply on Seek and LinkedIn Jobs. There's people that are getting referred before the jobs even go out there, like an example I've just given you now. I'll tell you another one. I went for a coffee a week or 2 ago with one of our recruiters, recruitment agents, and I sat down and I spoke with her and we just got onto the topic about talking about recruitment and everything like that and New Zealand market and all the rest. But one of the things she was telling me and gave me insight to, and it makes perfect sense, is recruiters, as much as she said she may not necessarily have positions available for all her potential clients now, even those that are sitting outside of country at the moment, she said it's so important that she builds up, and I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like a catalog of potential applicants that she's got, people that she's met with, that she would hand on heart want to refer to her clients. So those recruiters build their portfolio. They build up their portfolio of candidates and people in the market with certain skills, etc. So that when those jobs open up at their clients, they know already who they want to go reach out to and say, "Hey, I got a position that's opened up here. I know you would be perfect for it," or "You would be perfect for it." Again, that's meeting with recruiters. It's building those relationships. It's getting them to know you for who you are, your skills, what you're good at, so that they would put you forward. They might not have positions now, but it's definitely more about relationships again. It's not good enough just to apply for positions. I mean, we could even sit here about talking about timing and when to apply for those positions. As they get published, if it's been out for weeks, is that the right time to even apply? There's so much to this. It's not just good enough, in my opinion, to go, even if it's daily, go on to job-seeking portals like Seek or LinkedIn Jobs and just apply and then hope for the best. There's so much more to it. There really, really is. If I had to give you maybe an example, let's try and make an analogy. If you're looking for a house, you want to buy a house, and you only go look at driving around your neighborhood and looking at houses that have a for sale sign on or a show day on, and that's the only ones you look at. There's so much more than that. I mean, if you had to meet with the estate agent, they probably would be able to say, oh, we've got this other one that's potentially coming on the market, or there's somebody else that we've been meeting with and we know they could potentially be interested and it sounds like the type of house you're looking for. It's by having those relationships, meeting with somebody that knows in the market. That's what your recruiters are. That's what your relationships are. You've got to build this, and you've got to go tackle this job seeking more than just applying for jobs on Seek and LinkedIn Jobs. And I know I'm reiterating this and I'm repeating myself, but I'm really just trying to land that for you. It is so important. There's so much more to this. So hopefully I'm giving you a little bit of thought around the question, why isn't applying online enough anymore? I've alluded to already, there's more to it with timing, there's more to it with relationships, there's more to it there with building those business connections. And you probably think, yeah, but what, Brett, if I'm sitting in my home country now, not in New Zealand, how do I go about doing this? How do I build those relationships? How do I build those connections? How do I stand out? How do I get noticed when I can't go have a coffee with a recruiter? I'm not in country. I'm not working there yet. I don't have those relationships and referrals. I can tell you there's ways that you can definitely do this and start building those relationships from out of country. It's exactly what I did. It's exactly what my wife did. And it's something you need to do. We've got others in our community that are doing the same thing. It takes work, it takes time and effort, but it's definitely, it pays off. And you've got to do more than just applying on Seek and LinkedIn and then bashing your head against the wall when you're like, I've been applying for 50, 100 positions and still nothing. It's because there's more to it. There's a whole plan that you've got to have. And I even use the word strategy, but there's more to it. There's a whole lot of, it's an amalgamation of things that you need to be doing to be successful in job hunting, specifically for us immigrants. So yeah, that's why I believe it's not just good enough to apply online anymore. There's a whole lot more to it. I do share a lot of the how-to and how to get into this in our job search masterclass. So if you want to join our community, as a free community, we're there to support one another as immigrants on this whole journey of moving across and making New Zealand our home, including job hunting, finding jobs. And that's why I created the job search masterclass. So give it a look. If it's something that you want to dive into a little bit more, join our community, have a look at our job search masterclass. We'd love to help you guys and have you as part of the community. Anyway, that was my bit for today. I'll see you next time for the next question I'll go through. Keep well. Cheers.